sudden it didn't automatically fix itself. So I'm out of ideas. Oh, great. What is up, guys? I hope you're all having an amazing day and welcome back to the videos where today, hopefully we're going to get this skyline sorted. I have a few other little things that I really want to try. So if you guys remember where we left off from the other video trying to fix this thing, for one, we got all the boost leaks sorted. That's all done. Now, from there, I ended up getting a misfire. So unfortunately, cylinder 4 went out first, and then through fault finding, I also killed cylinder 5. So I also swapped around some injectors. I did a few other little things, and yeah, I couldn't fault the injectors. I could hear them all going. So yeah, I cannot fault injectors. However, now we're up to the coil packs and the coil wiring. So now another one of my goals today is, for one, we have another bloke on Instagram who actually sent me out a message, and he is bringing around his R33 Series 2. So that way we can attempt to use the coil harness. So that way we can try and rule that out. If it's still misfiring, then it has to be something apart from that harness. But this is a very old harness, and they do get very brittle, so potentially that may be the issue, but we'll have to find out. That's what he's coming here for today. If it's not gonna end up being that harness, I'm already gonna have to get a whole new set of coil packs if it is that issue anyways. So I'm gonna actually change the cylinder 4 coil pack to cylinder 1 and just leave the coil pack empty in cylinder 4 because I already know that that's the one having issues. And if cylinder 1 fires with that cylinder 4 coil pack, then I can change around the injector from cylinder 4 to cylinder 1, make sure cylinder 1 is still firing, and just change everything like from cylinder 4 to cylinder 1 to make sure that it is actually doing something. So yeah, we're going to attempt to fix it today. For one, I just really pray to God that it is the wiring, because I really don't want to get into everything else that's on this engine. So I'm going to quickly pull the harness off, get it ready for when this bloke rocks up, and yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So here we go. Wish me luck. So okay, so first test, I've migrated the coil pack to number 1 and just left the coil pack for number 4 out. Simply because I can try and save the coil pack if this wiring harness is just destroying coil packs. So now that this is in cylinder 1, we're hoping that maybe this one fires up. Actually, I'm not quite sure what I'm hoping for anymore. I just want to try and find it. So yeah, just making sure that the coil pack isn't the issue here, or we're ruling out the fact that it isn't the issue. So we'll start it up and hope that cylinder 1 fires. So we'll find out. All right, quickly turn her over. Rightio. I think that coil pack may be dead. Oh no. Definitely made a difference with that coil pack. So okay, so it's still 4 and 5 that are gone, which means that the coil pack right there is good, and I'm assuming that that one there is good. So next, I'm going to change the spark plug over to cylinder 1 and see if that fires over. Rightio, so spark plug 4 is now in the number 1 hole, and I've put the number 1 spark plug into number 4. Alrighty, so let's give this a quick little test. See if we can rule out spark plug being the issue. Quickly turn her over. Oh, we are cammed, dude. Woo. I got that stage 554 cam. Alrighty, well that's not making any difference. Alrighty. Wow. So spark plug isn't liking it. Alrighty, let's chuck a coil pack in number 4 and see if that fires. Alright, so spark plug number 4, or spark plug number 1 is now in number 4. So now we're hoping that number 4 is the issue. So then we can just replace the spark plugs and it might actually work. But then I have to figure out why the spark plug went bad in the first place. It's another really weird issue. Alrighty, we're hoping for number 4 to fire. Alright, that sounds a whole lot different. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Spark plug. Wow. Okay. There you go. Spark plug issues, hey? That's crazy. All right, now what we're gonna do, I'm going to put the number 5 spark plug in number 2 and see if that fires over. Because if I put number 5 and number 2, then that would mean that yeah, spark plug issues are present, so we'll figure that out right now. Alrighty, so spark plug 5, we'll change out with spark plug 2. If this was spark plug all along, I'm going to be so upset. Alright, so we'll change around those 2 there. Rightio, so now we're hoping for a miss in cylinder 1 and 2. And if that's the case, then we're going to be up for a new set of spark plugs, which is probably the best thing to come out of this. Let's give it a shot. Rightio, we're hoping for a miss in cylinder 1 and 2. Once again, the note has changed. Rightio, so cylinder 5, will it make a difference? Yes, it does. Cylinder 2, will it make a difference? Hey, there you go, guys. Spark issue the whole time. Spark plugs. And also, I want to give a massive thank you to Matt. Matt came over a couple of nights ago, and he was the one that actually put forward this idea that maybe I can... Oh, hi. That's weird, my neighbour's watching me vlog. I don't like that. What are you doing, Izzy? Stop watching me. He was the one that put forward this idea that maybe just taking everything out of cylinder 4, chucking it into a different one piece by one piece. So yeah, so now I have to try and figure out why those 2 died. And I'm thinking because when it was actually, when I was spraying the stuff for the boost leak test, it was actually coming and it was seeping in, and then yeah, I probably just destroyed it that way. So now what I'm going to go do is I am going to... Actually, I think I have a few spark plugs here that I could probably get away with for today. But what I'll do now is I will... Hey, turbo timer! Finally did something. There you go. I feel really bad because Aiden, it's literally like at the moment, it is currently 9 o'clock. And I feel really bad because I got Aiden to come here at 9, who's the one with the Series 2 R33. It's currently 9, he's currently on his way. I just tried to message him and he must be like just around the corner. I feel really bad because I figured out the issue and he lives 10 minutes away. So like, I hope he's gonna be okay with that. But at least he'll be able to help me sort of turn the thing over and we can just unplug and plug in injectors and stuff like that. So yes, we'll figure that out. So I don't know if you guys can see up there, but there is an R32 GDR, right? I'm struggling to keep up with it. It was going like, I dare say 115 in 100 zone. And there's a pretty elderly bloke behind it, and it is the cleanest R32 I have ever seen in Australia. So, dude, I don't even know if you watch my channel, but dude, if that's you, that is freaking cool. And yeah, your R32 GDR looks so insane. It's freaking cool. So fast forward a few hours, we are currently heading down to Gold Coast at the moment. James and Zara, so we're going to be heading down there for a little bit of a celebration. We're going to go see Gus the Civic, and but yeah. Anyway, fast forwarding from what we left off from this morning. I'm going to put a new set of spark plugs in that thing, and I'm also going to get be on the safe side and get the injectors once again flow tested, even though they were done no longer than probably about 2 months ago. I will get them redone just in case, because yeah, I would not want to hydrolock my engine if there's something going on with those injectors that are causing them to foul out those plugs. So we're going to give that a shot. Most likely it was just because when I was doing the boost leak test, I was just spraying water down into the injector seals and might have just, you know, might have just fouled the plugs. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to James and Zara's. Right. Oh, shit. Yeah. Alright guys, we're down at James's house at the moment. We've got a fair few cars around here. By the way guys, rise to slide down here. Look at this thing. How sick is that? Anyway, came down here. The Falcon and the Civic are both here. So yeah, how good's this? The sun's doing wonders to the paint. And also, best thing is, if you guys know, especially on the south side of Brisbane, Gold Coast area, hailstorms have been plaguing this place the last couple of months, and as you can see, the only dents that are there are my footprints that I did here. But yeah, the main thing I wanted to come down here and see as well is this right here. This is the new shed. This thing is crazy. It's so much bigger in person. But if you guys remember, James was actually talking about doing this when we came and had some fun with the Civic last time we came down here. But
I am feeling somewhat nervous about how this is kind of holding itself together. We've got a lot of road. That one.
It doesn't look like it, but even until we got the last one of these on the top, it was flimsy as, like that would just wave around. That's why I got the rope on it. It looks solid, but it's not.
It looks solid as fuck. Like I want to climb it.
Yeah, it does.
you want to climb it?
So the plans say to build, like, see how you got these uprights and then you got this arch part?
Yep.
The plans say build it on the ground, lay it out, and then 2 people can stand it up. I don't know what shed they were building.
Neither.
But not this one.
Yeah.
Not this one, because we went to stand it up. There'll be a video that comes out of it. There's like heaps of time lapses in it. So much footage, and it's going to be like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we go to stand it up, me and Dad, at each side, and then the middle just like flops down, like it's all floppy.
The centered arch?
Yeah, and then we tried to like lift it onto the scissor lift there, so it's pretty high.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna like scissor it up and then drive forward and scissor it up and drive forward until it like stood up.
Yep.
Because there's these plates here, so that wouldn't move and that would stay in place.
Yep.
It wasn't gonna work, it was just bending, eh?
Yeah.
It's actually thin as.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, fuck, how are we gonna do this? And we ended up scrapping the plans, and then we just bolted these in straight up and down.
Yep.
And like had these on an angle like supporting it. And then we built the arch piece, and then we lifted that onto the scissor lift.
Yeah.
Put it on an angle like this, scissored it up, and then I got on a ladder and like bolted up this side and that side. It was sketchy as. And these last 2 we did in the dark. Because it was like...
You smashed these all out in a day, didn't you?
Yeah, we did all these in a day, yeah. All the top pieces.
That's crazy. How tall is it?
5 meters. What we've done now was 3 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Dad did most of it.
What's left now?